After 5 years of playing Nosu, I finally figured the formula of improving. Sadly, I figured it right at the exact time I lost interest in the game. Last months of me playing this way were the months when I felt myself at my peak. These entire 5 years I would see new top players pop up time and time again, and I noticed that most of them have something in common. These advices are the opposite of what I usually hear from videos about improvement. Let's begin. I'm gonna tell it right away. Aim is what I noticed most fast improvement, top leaderboard, crazy PP gains players have in common. Aim is the most important skill set in the game. Everything else comes after aim. Even for stream maps you got to have aim because probably every farm stream map has some kind of jumps in it. Also stream maps have streams that are far away from each other on the screen and you have to aim them correctly. You can imagine aim as skeleton, the base for the rest of the body. First you have to have skeleton and then you start attaching muscles and everything else to it. Once you learn aim, other skill sets just become side quests that you have to complete for a fully developed ability to play the game. This is what I noticed a lot of new top players have in common. First, they have absolutely crazy aim, but no speed, no ability to deathstream 200 BPM or else. For the example I can bring Lifeline. He couldn't pass Honesty when he was like top 10 in the world ranking, if I remember correctly. But I'm sure he was on the first page of leaderboard when he couldn't pass Honesty. I vividly remember watching that happen on his stream. He had very good aim but no ability to do everything else. Another example is White Cat. From what I see on his YouTube channel, first, he has absolute crackhead aim and not really good ability to stream. He could have seen such maps as Sidetrack Day and Honesty, but aim was his main skill set and he was way better at aim than streams. Overall, I see a lot of fast improvement players whose main skill set is aim and not so developed other skills. This is what fast improvement and high skilled players have in common. Of course, if you don't enjoy aim, play something else. There are lots of speed players that don't really have good aim and they are absolutely cracked at the game. And speed is meta right now. Play what you want to improve in. For some reason it wasn't obvious to me. If you want to learn to stream, play streams. If you want to learn to aim, play aim. You get the idea. When I was just starting to play, I watched a video with a guy explaining how to improve every skill set in the game, and the idea he showed was basically that you have to play A to learn B. If you learn X, you will automatically be godlike at Z. And it is so fucking wrong, I can't even describe it. These entire 5 years I was trying to play with this idea in mind, and I hardly achieved anything. If you want to farm, just fucking farm, man. You don't have to play square jump practice maps for it. Imagine if somebody said to you in real life that if you want to learn to drive a car, you can just ride a bike and then you will automatically become good at driving a car. It's not how it works. So please, if you want to become good at X, spend more time learning X. It applies almost to any other real life skills too. Make a mod your no mod. This one is optional and doesn't apply to tournament players, but why not become a one-trick? As a wise man once said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. I personally don't see a problem with being one trick. For example, almost all of the time Rohal could play HDHR, Nyan Potato wouldn't turn off HDDT, and I've never seen Sina aka Haga 1115 play anything but HDDT, and they are all very good players. So why not become very good at one skill rather than being mediocre at 5 skills? It's really not that big of a deal not being able to play everything in the game. Also, just think about it, if you play HR or HDHR, almost always AR will be the same, CS will be somewhat the same, OD will also be 10 on most maps. It will make most maps kind of the same, which means your brain will get used to this kind of playstyle faster, which means you will improve faster. I want to mention that I wouldn't suggest that to a beginner player. If you're under like 4k or 5k PP, I would try to play different modes, different playstyles, just to build a better pace and develop your taste in game. But you do you, play however you want, and I'm not the one who decides this for you. That's it, let me know if you disagree with me. Good luck on your grind. Anyway, it's all genetics, just look at this fucking hyper fast learning anomaly. What is wrong with this guy?